All right, everybody, welcome in to the last playoffs match for the first round here in the Super Mario Odyssey Any Pro League. My name is Saren. I'm joined in the booth by Devious DD once again. Devious, how you feeling today?
Good, I'm good. I'm doing good.
Dude had a mouthful of wheat thins.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right, it's a good way to start things out here. We also have BusterDoggy and Odysseyguy in the booth. Buster, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Haven't been doing much any percent stuff recently, but I think I'll do fine.
Nice. Odysseyguy, I'm pretty sure you said you've been playing every day, like 8-hour days, right? So pretty well practiced.
No, not 8-hour days, but I've been practicing a little bit. That's all. I haven't done any runs. I just practice some kingdoms here and there.
Hey, practicing a little bit is more than nothing, so that's good. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, but Buster's crazy, so we'll see how it goes.
Hi.
Very cool.
Hi.
Well, if both of you want to ready up in the race time lobby and get your files prepared, we can get started whenever you're ready. So go ahead and do that, and we will be underway.
All right, sounds good. Good luck.
Hopefully these PBs on screen are accurate. I'm not quite sure if they are. I had to uncover some archived stream setups.
Let's just guess.
Yeah, I think BusterDoggy actually just got world record, so BusterDoggy actually has a 56:39. Let's go.
Honestly, that checks out.
Yeah, seems legit.
Yeah.
Both players
It's been a while since I've seen a BusterDoggy race.
How long?
Great question.
Just go for the speedrunner strat and say it's been like years when it's really been like a month since the last time something happened.
Okay, but like when I say that, I genuinely think it's been that long, and then I'm kind of close.
Just kind of.
Well, yeah, last time I said like a year and a half, and it was like 11 months, so that's not that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
When did the Open tournament start?
That's a fantastic question. It started at some point last year, I think. I have no clue. They all blur together.
I'm gonna say it was probably March the last time I watched a BusterDoggy race. Wow, voice crack, that was nice.
It was probably earlier this year, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, no, because I was in the Open and I moved in January.
Oh.
So it had to have been like December or something.
Yeah, we did take a little bit of a break in between the Open tournament and the League, which Dan is very angry about. But I think it is the best way to do things.
People roll on the rail now?
Dude, people have been rolling on the rail for like 4 years. Dude, we should get a counter. We should get a counter in the chat room of how many times Devious is surprised by new tech that is actually 4 years old. I think that would be pretty epic. But both players moving through the frog room. Did you see that new strat there they did? It's called the vectoring. So basically...
I know that one!
So basically, you know, you just, you know, jump into the air and you move at an angle and you actually move faster than just moving in a straight line. It's pretty powerful.
Ain't no way. I don't believe it.
Yeah, insane topper quick kills from both players there. Just
left side.
Actually crushing it here in Cap Kingdom. Do you have audio? Because I don't have audio.
I have it muted.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, you know what?
I can check.
I'm just-
No, I don't have audio either.
Okay, cool.
So
Does the stream have audio? That's the real question.
I have no idea.
It's showing me that you should have audio, so we should be good. I may or may not have set up stream in about 10 minutes from having a blank OBS, like literally just installed OBS, so hopefully everything's good, but I do believe I fixed my internet issues, so poggers.
What's your favorite kingdom?
Not luncheon.
To watch, to like run, not watch. Like,
Oh.
if you were speedrunning.
Oh, you mean like, okay, that's very specific. Like, asking someone's favorite kingdom versus their favorite kingdom to watch being speedrun is two different things.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
know.
my
I just
default
realized.
answer is Lost. But I feel like everybody nowadays says
Lake.
Lost.
I don't know why.
I would like to say
Lake or Wooded?
I'm an OG Lost enjoyer. Definitely everybody copied me when it comes to liking Lost Kingdom and speedruns, I think.
What is your favorite to speedrun? Like, if you were speedrunning the game, what is your favorite kingdom?
Probably Pillar's Room. Is Pillar's Room a kingdom? Because it's like the end of the game, and then I can go play a different Mario game.
I guess. I don't know. That'd be Moon Kingdom.
I'm terrible at Moon Kingdom. I can't say Moon Kingdom is my favorite kingdom just for the meme. I'm absolutely horrible at Moon Kingdom. It's a very hard kingdom. Surprisingly. I mean, there's not a lot going on, but like doing it fast I feel like it's pretty tricky. Ooh, okay. Like, pretty close to a frame sync here.
No, they're one frame off.
Yeah, I mean, it's about as close as you can get.
Well, yeah.
And we had a sync startup, so this is a very poggers moment here in the playoffs.
So what's the fastest language now? Because I remember people were, I don't know, it's been a while. People used to run Japanese, and then after that, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. I do believe it's simplified Chinese, but now somebody in the chat's going to come in and say it's actually traditional Chinese.
Yeah.
But it's definitely Chinese.
I remember I did a race that I 100% knew I was going to lose because they had like a 7-minute better time than me. And I speedran in German or Dutch or whichever one. I don't know. The slowest language.
I ran in a tournament once, and the other player switched language mid-run into Russian just to flex. So that was good.
I remember that. That's why I was playing in German, I'm pretty sure.
BusterDoggy just pulling frames ahead here, heading out of Cascade as we move on into the next kingdom. We got Sand coming up next. Both players expertly avoiding Cappy, trying to troll us. I think that's my least favorite part about speedrunning this game is you head from Cascade to Sand, and every other kingdom you just kind of mash A, but when you're going to Sand for some reason, Cappy, he just sets you off on the wrong foot. He just automatically puts your cursor over Cascade and then tells you basically can't go back to Cascade because you're already there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little immature
This is
Cappy,
also
not gonna
one of
lie.
my favorite kingdoms. I like watching Sand.
Yeah, Sand's okay. It's definitely got a good feel to it, a good vibe. There's a lot of open areas.
What was your favorite kingdom to play through casually?
Oh, man. I don't know. I think probably from a gameplay perspective, maybe like Wooded Kingdom. I think the kingdom for sure that I liked a lot more than I expected was Metro. I thought I was gonna hate Metro. I was so mad about Metro when this game like got released.
Actually. I don't know why I didn't like it.
It's because they have full-time or like full-sized people in a Mario game. Like, what's going on here? Who are these guys? I still kind of don't like it. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, they're like different kinds of humans. I don't know. It's kind of strange.
I think my favorite casually was probably... You're gonna hate me for this, but it's Luncheon.
I have nothing positive to say. But both players
Yeah,
here
I know. That's why I said you're gonna hate this.
grabbing the Archway Moon, headed up to the Bullet Bill Dram. Shouldn't have any issues with that. The real question mark in Sand Kingdom is going to be, will we get a good platform clip cycle? Of course, Buster pulling a little bit ahead early on here in Sand Kingdom, but failing to grab the box quickly. Yeah, Devious is moving up in the world in the commentary booth. Oh my goodness, BusterDoggy on a cross-country adventure to grab that Bullet Bill. So actually, Odysseyguy catching up quite a bit there.
I think Reverse Jaxi is pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely some cool movement. You know, you've got a lot of fancy footwork going on. There's not a lot of ground to stand on. Don't see a ton of people dying on it nowadays. For a while, it was kind of a scary thing for runners, I think, but most runners, especially at this level, are very used to it now. We are coming up to platform clip. We're looking to get a good cycle, and Buster should make it here, and so should Odysseyguy, so good stuff. Odysseyguy having to hang around a little bit of extra time, it seems, but still doing pretty good. Keeping up with BusterDoggy, one of the best in the world.
Is that trick hard?
I don't think it's hard to, like, execute. The problem with it is you have to have like a good cycle coming up to it, right? Like you have to show up to the platform and it's like coming towards you, or else you're sitting around waiting for the platform to move, which is not ideal.
Fair enough. You scared the sheep away. That wasn't nice.
I love that, like, feature in this game. Like, I don't know, the sheep in general are just really funny. The fact you have to, like, punt them around to get certain moons is pretty entertaining.
I thought it was stupid, and I hated getting those moons.
What?
I was 100%ing that game.
Oh,
I
man.
hated those
moons.
moons
Are great.
because those stupid sheep. I'd run left, and then they'd run backwards, and I'm like, I'm not even in front of you. What is wrong with you?
Nah, the sheep are great. You're wrong. Incorrect opinion.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, even if they're wrong.
So true. Everyone hates the sheep. Well, you're all wrong.
Yeah, didn't you know Saren's opinion is the only one that matters?
Correct. Scientifically proven.
Well, Odysseyguy turned into a little bit of a slideshow there for a second.
I am much too afraid to talk about anybody's internet having problems. I literally already said at the beginning of this that my internet is performing better, so that's already risky enough. I don't need to talk about anybody else's internet. Make it even worse. BusterDoggy lining up for triple jump late clip, and doesn't get it, so has to go for the old one. No big deal, but does give Odysseyguy a bit of an opening. Make up a bit of time here.
I have no permission to talk about people's internet, because you saw my Discord stream yesterday.
The sheep
that
are
was
so,
somehow still
The
lagging.
sheep are so cool. Odysseyguy getting triple jump late clip, so does capitalize on that bit of a blunder from Buster, but Buster with a pretty good margin of error to work with, so not a huge deal.
I think in theory the sheep are cool, but like mechanically they're pretty cool, but in practice they're horrid.
Why?
Because I hate them.
Like, explain your reasoning.
One time I accidentally I did a homing attack to try and not capture something, but kill something. Or capture, I guess it would be capture, wouldn't it? I haven't played this game in forever. but it homed onto the sheep and hit it. And I was just so mad that now I have a thing against them.
That's a pretty, like, petty issue to have with the sheep, I'm not gonna lie. Could
Oh,
literally
well,
have happened with
I know
anything.
It's petty. I never said it wasn't petty.
Could have literally homed onto a post. Thank you for those less square brackets, Devious. Appreciate that.
It's what is it? It's my
Devious,
mute button on
are
Discord.
you okay?
No.
Devious is just typing literally random words into the channel. I don't even know what to make of that. He done been new.
He done been new. He done been new. Odysseyguy said streams aren't synced, and I said he done been new. Like you knew.
What? Dude, are you okay? Like,
no. I grew up with hillbillies in the Midwest. I'm not okay.
this is why we allowed Devious in the booth. Since when is Devious an F-tier rapper? So true. I feel like every single speedrunner ever is a rapper nowadays.
I would not want to be a rapper. That sounds awful.
It's
I have more self-respect for myself than that.
What does that mean?
No comment.
Okay.
I just don't like rap music. That's kind of like why. So I would never rap. And if I did, that means I'd lost respect.
Dansta is a rap god. I'm much more interested in Dansta being known as a rap god than the Riz Master. That era it needs to go away.
What is a Riz Master?
Devious, you're older than me. BusterDoggy going for nut clip, so hopefully he'll get that. Does nail it.
I'm older than you?
No, that was a joke.
No, I know it was. That was a confusion, not a question.
So both players nabbing nut clip here. Gonna be getting the out of bound movement. Oh my god, Odysseyguy almost going inbounds. A bit terrifying. Does recover it. Falling a little bit further behind though. Kind of what you would expect to be doing in this position the Odysseyguy's in. It's not where you want to be, but going up against a player like Buster, you gotta be banking on some sort of a major mistake. Whether it be a death or a klepto and lost or, you know, something serious. And with all these runners going for oh my goodness, we're going for triple jump clip here.
Oh my.
Maze clip for BusterDoggy. Oh!
What? What is that?
I don't know if that's how you're supposed to get it, but that definitely was pretty sick. Yeah, there's a lot more.
I remember people would do that in 2P, like they do it in 2-player.
There's a lot of more triple jump clips in the any percent route than there used to be. There's that one there, and then triple jump clip in Lake Kingdom instead of the old Lake clip.
So I'm not a boomer for knowing that.
That was like it should look, really. I'm not familiar with it looking like that, but I guess I've only seen that trick a few times. Definitely very cool to see from Buster though, and gonna put him even further ahead here as Odysseyguy is still doing pretty well. Had a little bit of a mishap making it back around the corner from the nut, but overall pretty good performance from him as well. This wooded has been not too bad for either player. I mean, Odysseyguy definitely has had a couple of slip-ups, but nothing, you know, super serious.
Yeah, no deaths in either runners, so that's pretty cool.
Grabbing the last couple moons here in Kingdom. There's also another triple jump clip we can do here in the sewer room, or the pipes room, I don't think that that's going to work, no. You have to be closer to that right wall. But yeah, obviously just clip out of bounds and grab this moon without having to go through the lower portion. See if Odysseyguy opts to go for it. Yeah, was not expecting it, but some players, when they get put in a position like Odysseyguy is in, you know, they might start going for some crazier strats, maybe try to make a bit of a difference in their timing, but I think overall, just sticking with what you're most comfortable with, what you're doing in runs, is definitely the smartest play.
I agree. I mean, that's what most people, like, in Super Mario 64, it's more evident because they'll be behind by, like, a minute, and you'll just see them bust out some strat that they probably shouldn't have. But I've never practiced before.
Oh, Dansta, while you're in the chat, can you check who the winner of this match will be going up against? Because Challenge has been down, like, all day. And I guess I could look at the stat sheet. I guess that would also work. Yeah, Dansta, can you please do my job for me? And inform the chat of what the other racer after this will be. Dansta's not been putting in his hours this week. I gotta get him to do something.
It's himself.
Oh, it is. That's actually really funny. I thought he was asking me, isn't like, you want me to do something? I honestly forgot Dansta was in the tournament, let's be honest. I mean, we're past round 1 of the playoffs, so can Dansta really be allowed to play? As Odysseyguy unfortunately missing a fast hat there. Oh my goodness, and we're gonna miss. Oh, okay, does make it just barely. Yeah, Jambo and VGR is the other matchup. So we are almost to the semifinals, Jambo and VGR, and then the winner of this match versus Dansta. So pretty much only top level players left. I mean, already in the Pro League itself, you've only got the best of the best, but now we've really got the best of the best. I mean, we're missing some players, you know, in the Pro League. We don't have Chaos Pringle or Mitch or Tyrone, but we have a lot of good runners. I think it just really goes to showcase just how good, you know, Buster and Jambo are. And, you know, no, you can't sleep on VGR either. I feel like everybody always talks about Buster and Jambo kind of being the top players in this Pro League, but VGR also crushing it. And Dansta's okay.
And
Dansta's alright.
Yeah, Dansta plays the game sometimes.
Yeah, he gives it his all. Oh my god, Buster almost died. That is terrifying. That is, oh my goodness, and Odysseyguy taking an absolute spill there.
30-minute.
He is dead in Lost Kingdom, gonna have to go all the way back to the start of the level, which is extremely pain. Especially...
I think I could beat Dansta in a race, but only with a 30-minute handicap.
That is good to know, Devious. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But I was gonna say before Odysseyguy took like the spill of the century there on the Butterfly Moon, that branch moon, I don't even know what to call it, but the one where the moon's like sitting on the branch above the poison is such like a dangerous spot, and Buster's dead as well! Taking a death
That's a
on
much better spot though.
Yeah, on triple cage jump, that's, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but 2 deaths here. I think that is gonna infinitely loop. No, it's not. Alright, excellent. Thank God. DSD command.
Who used the command? Who used it?
Wait, is it infinitely looping? No, it's
no,
not. Okay.
Who used it? It didn't. No one used it even.
I have no idea. Dude, the DSTA command is actually cursed. It's actually cursed.
Where did it come from?
Head start. Oh my god, that's funny. That's hilarious. It was head start. Because it has DSTA in it. That's hilarious.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, but actually, Lost, you know, not really a wash, but could have gone a lot worse for Odysseyguy. For sure. But as I was trying to say like 3 times, that branch moon is so dangerous. I remember there was like a relay at ESA for the finale like a couple events ago. And one of my moons to do, it was like everybody got an individual moon, and one of my moons was that branch moon. And I grabbed the moon right on the edge, and like they were trying to take the controller from me, and I was like, no. I just capped through and stood on the branch, and I was like, all right, here you go. Because if I handed the controller to somebody, they literally would have just picked up the controller and died instantly. There would be no way they could have recovered. Like, even if they were like an SMO god. And the organizer was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I can't, dude. Like, I can't just let the next person die. Like, no. I'm sorry. But both players here heading into Night Metro.
Switch every moon. That sounds horrible.
Oh, this is super fun. It was such a good event.
How many people were there?
I think there was like 60 or 70, and then a couple, like 20 or so people had like 2 moons.
How did 20 people get 2 moons if there's 60?
Okay, well... Okay, well, like, a bunch of people had 2 moons. Whatever, the point is...
Oh.
There was many people. Oh my goodness, Odysseyguy.
I don't think I've ever seen that mistake before.
You've never seen someone fall down there?
No.
Alright, Devious.
I know, I've fallen down there.
You need to watch a couple more SMO speedruns.
I'm watching a couple right now.
Oh, that is true. Doing your homework.
Yep, I'm writing down notes, and I'm gonna make a
I'm sure.
essay in MLA format about it.
Odyssey's dead. So it looks like we died on Goomba Darn, which is unfortunate, but understandable. And
that was a weird first phase from BusterDoggy. He like missed the head and just thought he hit it and just sat there.
You know, the cracks are not only formed in Odyssey's armor right now, they're literally like pieces of the armor falling off. Like, I think we've had like 5 major blunders in the last 5 minutes, which is not unrecoverable, but it's definitely not ideal. As BusterDoggy is looking to finish up his 2 cycle here. Can you tell me what this pattern is called?
3.
Did you know that there's Wiggler patterns? That's my question, actually.
Yes, I did actually know that.
Oh my god. Devious. Keeping up
with
the lore.
It was 3. It was the number 3. That's the pattern, because it looked like a number 3. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it totally looked like a number 3.
Believable. Odysseyguy as well, looking to wrap up his own 2 cycle. It looks like we're not too far off, but you gotta remember these cutscenes are a pretty chunky part of the end of Night Metro Heroes. Odysseyguy is all over the board with these. Ooh, please be kind. Oh my god.
So who names the cycles?
I mean, who names anything? Just people give ideas and then ideas stick or they don't.
Okay, but like, why aren't they all named after Dram then?
Good meme.
Yeah, I know. It's a very underused meme. Is there a way to manipulate Wiggler patterns, or do you just kind of gotta like get lucky?
Yeah, it's just random.
Uh-oh. I want to see someone find an SRM setup to manipulate to get the best pattern.
Yeah, I do not want to see SRM. Let's not do that. I bring this up a lot, but any percent in Super Mario Odyssey is in like an extremely good place, and has been since its inception. So let's just keep the glitch hunters away. That'd be nice. You can just let the glitch hunters not find anything. That'd be cool. Although
I mean, they found the clips from the moons, like the triple jump clips and stuff. I guess that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but as far as like major sequence breaking that like makes the game unfun, like we don't have that, which is fantastic. Like you go to all the kingdoms and you collect moons. Like you don't just like get to a kingdom and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do Odyssey manip, and then you just like do like a series of motions and then recapture the globe, and you have all the moons suddenly. Like you have to play the game
no,
still.
If that was that was it sounds awful. It's like doing Ace.
At some point we're gonna like hit that wall, and we're gonna have to be like, all right, well, what is the actual fun category to run that's not any %? Because there will be some ridiculously game-breaking strategies that will come out, which will be cool. Like, I mean, I'm saying, you know, keep the glitch hunters away or whatever, but at the end of the day, speedrunners will decide to run whatever is the most fun, and yeah, doesn't really matter. But what I'm trying to say is any % right now, very good. What's that?
Because they're bad. So that's why not many people run 0 and 1 star, because they're bad categories.
I think a better example would be Link to the Past, any %.
OOT?
No, Link to the Past is like even worse. You literally just like walk out of bounds and then walk to the end like credits.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That sounds interesting.
If you like watching random screens out of bounds, just scroll by and then the game's over, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
How did BusterDoggy not get that the first time? He hit it, and then it fell off. And it didn't... I don't know how to explain what I just saw.
It's okay, that's not what we pay you for, Devious. We pay you for the Taco Bell memes and whatever other things are on your mind.
I haven't even mentioned Taco Bell. You're the one who mentioned it the last 2 times.
I honestly, if I had more time before this, knowing that you were gonna commentate, I should have looked up what the meme was from that like commentary a million years ago.
I have it. It's on my desktop.
What? What is on your desktop?
The meme.
Oh my god.
I found it. I'll send it to you.
Alright, looks like we're gonna go for versus people from Odysseyguy as well. Will we make it happen? Okay, nice. Making up some time versus Buster. Love to see that. It's always nice to see players kind of recover after a few fumbles. It's really easy to let those few fumbles go to your head and just fall completely out of form, but Odysseyguy swinging back here.
That's the hardest part about races, is you make one mistake and you let it get to your head, and the rest of your gameplay is garbage too. But if you have a good mentality and, you know, you don't let it get to you, then it's... then you play better, obviously. But that's not what I was trying to say before.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even necessarily just races. Like, it's the same in PB attempts too. Especially at, like, lower levels. Like, I'll see all the time somebody with, like, a BPT of, like, 47 minutes in the game, and they're, like, on, like, I don't know, 51 pace, and they have a PB of, like, 58 minutes, and they're like, made 4 mistakes, it's all over, and then they just, like, reset. It's like, why are you resetting?
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this to yourself?
My favorite is that, there's people, they're, like, on emulator. When I played on emulator, there's a couple guys I used to talk to. I don't even remember their names anymore. It's been a while. But they had 140s in 70 star, and if they didn't get like a sub 7 minute 30 womps, they'd reset. I'm like, hello?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
And then they never got a sub 7 minute 30 womps. They got it one time, and it was their gold. Just...
Yeah, then you get that god run, and you're like, oh yes, finally I'm on the pace, and then you get to the rest of the game, and you're like, what do I do?
Yeah, because you never leave Wom's Fortress.
Wom's Fortress is my favorite kingdom.
I actually like
in Super Mario Odyssey. Like, Wom's Fortress is definitely my favorite kingdom.
You know what would have been so cool if they added the, you know, in Mushroom Kingdom, if you could go into the paintings and just like...
If they just made SM64 too, yeah, that would be really cool, but...
No, I mean, like, just in the lobby area. Like, Womps, Bob-omb, JRB, whatever. It doesn't even have to have JRB, it just needs Womps and Bob-omb Battlefield. and you could get like 1 star in each of them. I think that would have been pretty cool.
Either way, we got Buster headed off into the Goomba room here. We'll see if we'll go for ICC. It looks like we are indeed going to see ICC. We saw it cause some problems, I believe it was for VGR? Or somebody earlier.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't VGR. It was yes, 2 days ago.
Oh.
It was Jambo.
Yeah, Jambo, correct. Other God Gamer.
I don't know. I saw. It's the one with the camera.
Yeah, it was Jambo. The one with the camera, the only one. Oh, first try from Buster though.
What?
Crushing it.
Odyssey guy said he was 1 off his gold on Day Metro.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
That's good Snowdram.
Missed the raid coming in from Casual. Shouts to Casual. Very cool. Don't have all my usual accoutrements for streaming right now, so I can't really keep an eye on everything, but do appreciate everybody stopping by the stream, supporting the Super Mario Odyssey 80% Pro League. We are nearing the end, so make sure to keep an eye on the channel, drop a follow. Don't want to miss the last couple of matches. They're going to be bangers. And if you do end up missing them, you can always catch up on YouTube. So that's always an option as well.
Yep.
Dude, what if we just streamed on YouTube? That'd be crazy.
Didn't you do that?
No, definitely not. That would be goofy. Why would we do that?
Did I spell YouTube wrong?
You typed left square bracket about 9 times. That's all you did.
Yeah, I know. But did my other message go through or no?
I mean, the bot is probably not working.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like my message went through. That's it. Since when have people been up throwing? I know the sound is like very redundant. When people up throw to get that moon, to bounce off their cap with an up throw.
It's to go fast.
Well, yes, I know, but since when?
I mean, a while.
Oh.
Hey, DVC, you know that you can clip out of bounds with this chest here?
Yeah, I did because I hate the name they made with it. What they named it, so I refuse to call it that.
You can also clip out of bounds at the end of the level too, which is pretty cool. Skip talking to the Sphinx.
I knew that one because I have in fact played the game at least once or twice in a fast manner.
That is so cool.
Yeah, no, if only my parents thought that.
Okay. You know, a little bit too deep here in the commentary booth, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that was a joke, but
Dude's almost in tears.
My uncle plays a lot of Zelda games. He has like the Switch Online for N64 and stuff, and he's been playing Majora's. He's pretty fun to talk to. I hooked up my N64 and I showed him how to bomb hopper, and I tried it on the Switch, and he had a Switch Lite. He didn't even have like an actual Switch, so it was on those crappy sticks.
Don't I dare say what the name of this clip here? The Wilco clip?
Stupid clip. Yeah, Wilco clip. I think my favorite name for it is garbage, but
what?
I hate it. I tried to do it like twice, and I couldn't get it in those 2 tries, so I just don't like it anymore.
Whoa, dance! Don't watch out with the explicit language. There are children watching.
Hey, we don't like that. Salt triple. Oh, clean one too. I assume we're going to be seeing a Spiritless from BusterDoggy, as he is at the time threshold where everyone does it.
Yeah, I'm sure that we will be seeing Spiritless throughout the rest of the Pro League.
What's like the time that people start going for it? Like in their PB attempts, is it like 59 or is it like hour flat?
I mean, there's not like a time, but I would say around 58 minutes.
So maybe Odysseyguy will go for it too.
I mean, yeah, I've literally just said I'm pretty sure everybody remaining in the tournament will go for it.
Well, yeah, I know that's what you said, but then you also
but you
said
don't believe
around
me.
a 58. Yes, because maybe he'll get nervous and go for a Spirit route or something. I don't know.
Nah, I don't think Odyssey
It's
Guy's
kinda
gonna
just one of
throw.
those
I think not going for Spiritless would definitely be like a you're just giving up. But BusterDoggy, okay, misses the last one, but
Yeah.
does get the correct final throw there. Doesn't throw spin throw into the hard or anything like that, so that's nice. Dan said, I don't think that you
love
can.
how the food looks.
Shut up, Dees.
Saren. Looks so good. Little screw up from BusterDoggy, missing his jump to the platform. Yep, Spiritless from.
Oh.
But at least he didn't die.
Yeah, not
Just
quite.
You can die right there.
Not quite getting the triple jump on the edge of the platform there and having to back around.
Ooh,
Which,
that was close though. Second attempt.
looks fine to me.
For me, it looked close, but I'm also not experienced, so.
I've watched at least 7 Mario Odyssey runs this year, so
I think I've watched like 2, or no, this will be 4 because technically I watched 2 at a time.
it doesn't count. Do you like cross your eyes and watch both screens at once or something?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Oh, good gambling promotion from Odysseyguy. That's what I'm gonna call that now.
Unfortunately, Buster missing the throw on the turnip there. So a couple of openings that Odysseyguy could take advantage of, but realistically, Buster having a really clean luncheon. Nothing too serious so far. The only question mark left gonna be that Invisiblock jump. So after we buy the Shop Moon, gonna go head up to the top of the shop, grab the Crate Moon, and then we're headed to Invisiblock jump, which is probably the scariest part of Spiritless Luncheon. There's some pretty tricky maneuvering over the Pepto-Bismol as well, but I think Invisiblock jump is probably the most intimidating one.
Oh, that was... I just had a heart attack. From Odysseyguy. I thought he died.
And here we go, triple jump, right on the edge, looking good. Picture
Trick
perfect
jumpers
from
are proud of how close he
BusterDoggy.
got off the... or how far he got off the edge for that.
What's a trick jumper?
That's a great question.
Oh. Odysseyguy just absolutely knocking into the side of that cliff there. Unfortunately, gonna have to redo that jump. As BusterDoggy is tackling the lava bubble room here.
I always forget this room exists.
It's a cool room.
But it's a fun... It's a fun room.
It's a good
I
sub area.
like the tomatoes. I like how they're actually useful in this area instead of like everywhere else.
I mean, they're useful in other areas at killing Mario.
Well, yeah, but that's not useful to the runner.
Oh, okay.
That was scary. One thing I don't like in this game is Mario's wall jumps. They just feel bad. I can't be the only one who thinks that.
Well, they're just different than you're used to.
I guess, but like I like Galaxy wall jumps. They're not bad either. I just think Odysseys are weird.
I haven't played Galaxy in like a year and a half, 2 years, so I don't know. It's probably not been that long, actually.
Fair enough. Yeah, the speedrunner. Oh, it was like 8 years ago.
I'm supposed to finish it, but...
I mean, it's not a bad game. It's probably my favorite when I was younger. I just like the... I like the physics. I also like the power-ups from Galaxy 2.
So you're saying you're blinded by nostalgia?
I mean, yeah. I also run the game, but...
I did enjoy my time with Galaxy when I was playing it. I don't know, I can't bring myself to play it, or like, I don't have motivation to, I guess. Still a lot of other games to play.
I don't even blame you. It's like, I got on a Terraria kick, and then my friend went to college and we stopped playing together, and then I kept playing by myself, and I probably beat the game like 10 times already, and it's like, now I'm just bored because I burnt myself out instead of enjoying it.
I bought it because, you know, 3D All-Stars is a limited time game, and you gotta get it before time runs out. So...
Do they still sell it on the store?
I'm pretty sure you could still buy it in like most locations, like physically. So I don't even know what's going on with that.
I didn't see any at the, you know, I was looking to see if they had any anywhere just for fun one time. They didn't have any at Walmart, and then they didn't have any at GameStop either. So. Maybe it's just a certain area you gotta be in to find that kind of stuff.
Oh man, we almost forgot to talk about Ruined Kingdom, unfortunately, but luckily we saved it. So BusterDoggy tackling one of the most difficult kingdoms in the game here. Probably the hardest boss.
Yeah, it's actually a Skyrim boss. They just somehow got it into this game. It changed games to get here.
I think the normal meme is Final Fantasy, but yeah, similar.
I've never played Final Fantasy.
You've never played any Final Fantasy?
I think I did on the DS when I was 5.
I was playing my N64 when I was 5.
Yeah, fair enough. N64 was actually the first console I ever played.
Let's go, a man of culture.
I remember.
Oh.
That's an interesting hit.
Yeah, not really gonna lose him any time here, but definitely strange.
The first game I played was Pilot Wings for the N64.
Okay, that's kind of mid. I mean, it's not a bad
It's
game,
awful.
but
no, it's
not,
pretty bad.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's
because
not
it's not a bad game.
In the air, your console dies. Like my console turned into a heater. It's not even a joke. And then I think the next game I played was Mario 64, and then there's one thing I remember vividly. My mom was trying to buy Ocarina of Time for the N64, and it said Ocarina of Time for the N64, but when the game arrived, it was The Legend of Zelda for the NES.
Yo, let's go.
So I also have that somewhere.
I've never beaten Zelda 1. Kind of a hard game.
I played it when I was younger, and you kind of need the guide to play it, and we didn't have the guide.
BusterDoggy is heading into Bowser's, though, which is pretty important, as is the final kingdom of the game. One of the harder ones. A lot of tricky movements. And you gotta fight some rabbits, so...
It's fun to watch, definitely. It's not fun to play, but it's definitely fun to watch.
It's fun to watch when someone falls, like, on one of those platforms that have, like, platform going all the way to the void zone, and they just, like, wall jump for 10 years to get back up. I like that part.
People do that.
Yeah, you've never seen that?
No. I don't know. You shouldn't be surprised at this point. I have no idea anything about this game anymore.
Ooh, okay. Buster. Pulling
That
out
was
the strats.
cool.
Yeah, what
I've
is
never
that?
seen that
What is that strat called? Buster, Devious? Just take a guess.
Okay, let's go with this is not SM64, so we can't put the word ultimate in there because that's an SM64 thing. It's called shard giddy fasty trick.
That was like the worst guess possible.
What is it called?
Chad is correct. It's called down throw shards. And then yeah,
I
birdless.
forgot. They're so literal. They're so literal with their naming. I completely forgot about that.
Ah yes, snow dram. Completely literal, only literal
Okay,
names
no.
here.
No, here's the thing.
Fish
They
and
either
dips.
have
Incredibly literal.
So they either have completely literal names where it just explains the inputs, or they put dram after it, or they have no creativity, which is fish and dips. I never said I had creativity. I'm not the one naming
Shard
tricks.
giddy fasty trick, yeah. Devious out here being a complete
never said
hater
I
is
had
like
creativity.
the worst name idea ever. Devious comes up with worst idea for a trick ever. Asked to leave commentary booth.
Shard giddy fasty.
If we had some more UK chatters in the chat, we might get some approvals of that name, but I don't think that's gonna happen with the current audience.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. That wasn't birdless. He captured the bird.
Although
Again.
I think that sounds more like a Willy Wonka name than like a British name.
Who has a Willy Wonka name?
Shard giddy fasty trick.
Yeah, that... Someone said I reminded them of Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka, and I didn't like that.
Why?
Because we were talking about Willy Wonka.
That's
and they're like, oh, you remind me of Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. I'm like, he's a sociopath. What do you mean?
That is definitely not a compliment. I don't think.
I was like, no, but they're like, that's a compliment. I'm like, how? How?
I mean,
Please.
Willy Wonka's not a bad guy.
Yeah, I know, but Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka was unhinged, and then Johnny Depp's was depressed because his father didn't love him.
The part where they're going down the river in the boat and Gene Wilder's...
You're talking about the tunnel?
Yeah, that's totally normal.
Yeah,
and,
did you know that Gene Wilder was the only person who knew what was gonna happen that scene? None of the other cast knew what was gonna happen. So their reactions are genuine.
I have to go watch that scene now. As BusterDoggy is entering the Mecha Brutal fight here, so we are nearing the end of the run here. This is one of the final frontiers. As Buster's falling down on the start of Birdless Mech, gonna realign himself here and has a little bit of time to work with, so doesn't really, you know, lose a ton there, just the time to reset it up. Getting top required. Oh, why?
I don't know, but it's Timothy Chalamet. Or maybe that's already existing. I'm not sure. This is why I have Google.
Devious is like incapable of just like transferring from talking about Willy Wonka to actually talking about the game. Like, literally impossible. Is BusterDoggy going for it. Start acquired. Nails it. Not going to crumble on mech. Although it was looking a little bit dicey at the beginning.
Yeah, there is a new one.
I don't know what I expected you to say, but
it's coming out in December.
Can you give us any more information about the new Willy Wonka Devious?
No, I just knew they were making one.
I am terrified from what I'm seeing on Odysseyguy stream, but we have made it across the gap. Taking some damage from the bird. Okay. Yes.
Well, how did he jump so high? Did you see that? Am I just tripping?
He just flicked his controller.
Yeah, but that was suspiciously high.
Devious is
like,
gonna
not
get to...
not like cheating high. It's just I don't know. Maybe there's something new I don't know.
Honestly,
about.
guy, we're gonna need you to ship your Switch to Devious after this one, so that you can take it apart and inspect it for any sort of modifications. That Tokyo jump
get it back.
was just a little bit suspect.
Yeah, you won't get your Switch back. That's a fair warning, I think. Didn't someone join a tournament and then I feel like I remember this. Someone used like the speed hacks or whatever, or teleported.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Oh, that was this. Oh, I didn't even remember. I thought it was somewhere else, just random. I've never understood that though. Why would you go into a race and just cheat? That's kind of annoying.
Good question. BusterDoggy rolling into Moon Kingdom here. Grab both flowers, very nice. Looks way easier than it is. Grabbing those two flowers.
Yeah, no,
is so
it's
hard.
suspiciously difficult. I remember trying to grab the second one and I could never get it.
Devious, have you been playing a lot of
Single
Among Us
jump.
lately?
No. Did you look at the meme?
You're dropping suspicious a lot. Everything is suspicious to Devious.
Because
You know, BusterDoggy rolling in the church there was a little bit suspicious. I don't know. Something about the lighting is just...
That one roll gave him 0.03 more speed than normal. So actually I'm gonna have to investigate his Switch too. But no, I don't play Among Us. I felt the need to clarify that.
Oh, thank God. Have you ever seen that guy on YouTube that like trolls literal children in Among Us, and it's like the weirdest thing ever?
Among Us VR.
Yes, that guy.
I actually think it's kind of funny sometimes.
Dude, it's so weird. Imagine like going into a public lobby with like a bunch of literal like 9-year-olds and like trying to flex on them. Like it's so weird. It's so bizarre.
I saw this one where the dude was just following this guy around and kept pointing at him, and then at the meeting the little kid was like, he was just following me, pointing at me, and then he started like yelling at this guy, like the kid started yelling at him, and this guy's like, I'm not the imposter, Yellow was following me. I don't know, I just thought it was funny because the kid started screaming into his microphone because, you know, loud equals funny. But
anyways, Bowser.
Both flowers. Yeah.
The real question is, does Buster attempt to throw by going for 2DSS? Or did you just win the game?
Yes, obviously.
I'm not sure why.
BusterDoggy is going for 2DSS.
But, I don't know. It kind of triggers me when people go for 2DSS within this big of a lead.
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of a showboating thing, and if they die, they.
I mean,
they,
it depends. It depends on how good you are at it. If you like never hit 2DSS and you're going for 2DSS in the situation, like Buster's probably gonna hit it. Okay, you missed it.
Oh.
Okay, second try.
Is it even worth to go up after it for a second try, or what?
I mean, in this situation, absolutely not. But we are gonna make it this time. So third try is the charm. Nice work from Buster.
Is there like a hitbox viewer, or did someone just find that by jumping?
I'm not sure the specifics of how it was found, but yeah, don't know. I do know that it's time to drop the cat jams in the chat room. It is the Pip Blip step moment.
I feel if you use Pepe D, you're banned. That's not even.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I may have hit the run ad button instead of the pause ad breaks button. But you know what? It doesn't matter. BusterDoggy gonna be closing things out here with a sick time.
I got an ad now. What?
Oh, I feel so bad.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah, basically the moral of the story is subscribe to the Cool Cat Gang on Twitch. You know, it's September
you
after
don't get
all.
ads anymore.
25% off. You know.
80 or
I'm
I almost
sorry.
said he got an 88.45. Yeah, no, 58.45. That's a solid time. And then Odysseyguy, I think a 1 hour something time. I'm not sure. 101. That's pretty good. I'd say 3 minutes off of the PB is pretty like decent in a run.
Yeah, getting a 58 in a run is fantastic. Absolutely. Can't ask for too much more.
I wish I could channel BusterDoggy so I could join tournaments and just get a 58.
You could
drop my PB down by 20
channel
minutes.
BusterDoggy.
Channel his
like
skill.
A
channel his
warlock?
skill. Like no, like channel his skill through me. Oh, an Odysseyguy throwing.
I don't think he's throwing. I think he's going for 2DSS.
Yeah, that's like the same thing.
The thing that triggers me about 2DSS is like, it's not even like when you're way ahead and you go for it. If you're like good at it, right? Then it's like okay, it's like whatever. You're just going for a hard trick.
It makes sense.
But when you're like on the line and it's like, all right, I get it like once every like 4 or 5 times, and you're like ahead by like 30 seconds, and then you go for it. Like, if you die, you just lose. Like, and your opponent just goes for 2D skip, and you just lose. So, I don't know, it's kind of questionable.
Yeah. You know, I genuinely hate 2D skip. I cannot figure out how to do it, even though it's, like, pretty easy.
What?
Like, not 2DSS.
I've never heard anyone say they can't figure out how to do 2D skip. That is...
It's because I get it, and then I'd try and do it in a run or something, and I'd immediately miss it. I'd accidentally walk too far off the block or something, and then just die. It just a little sad, I guess.
Once you get used to it, it gets pretty easy. But either way, Odysseyguy
if I ever make the moon.
Gonna be rounding out his final run of the tournament here with a low 101. Putting on a pretty decent performance, but just not quite enough to take out BusterDoggy here in the playoffs round 1 match.
A 101 though, that's pretty. I'd take that.
Yeah, 101, 20 something. I don't have to actually double check with the stream to make sure. Whatever you say is going to be incorrect because his stream lagged and was off. But yeah, it's a 101, 23.
Oh, I was only off by 5 seconds. That's fine.
I think that's my favorite part about hosting races is watching the commentators try to guess the times at the end, and they're 99% of the time going to be wrong because the streams are going to be off by like a certain amount. They're just like, oh yeah, it's a 101.37, and it's like, no, you're wrong.
Well, obviously, I'm fine with being wrong. I just enjoy guessing.
Excellent. Do we have either racer in the
Yes,
booth here
they're
for
in
commentary? Oh, whoa.
They're in
Everybody
the
left.
bottom.
Everyone left the racer room. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Odysseyguy.
Hey.
BusterDoggy.
How's it going? No,
Yo.
Buster doesn't get to talk.
Good.
He's in purgatory right
Oh, okay.
now. Odysseyguy, dropping a 101 in the race. How are you feeling about your run?
Dude, how do I feel? Well, I did not play that well as opposed to my previous races, but Buster got really close to my PB, which is what I was expecting, so can't be too mad. But I had fun.
I mean, you could be mad. You could just get really angry.
I
Uninstall
could
the
be
game.
really angry. I could just, block Buster, never talk to him again.
Yeah,
that's
Because he beat me.
I think honestly that's the most sane response.
you
That's what my
should.
therapist would tell me to do.
that's always the most rational thing to do after a loss in a tournament. You go to the friends list, you unfriend the person that beat you, and then you uninstall the game.
For sure.
And
just
then
shows you're a
you send
well-adjusted
pizza to their
gamer.
house and not pay for it.
But yeah, Buster grabbing a 58.45. How was that run
Is
for
that
you?
the best time so far?
In the tournament? I don't think
No.
so, no.
No,
Yeah.
I've gotten 57. I don't know. There's a few fatal errors that I made, but like overall, considering how I haven't been playing any percent that much, I'll definitely take that.
What have you been
Not
running?
complaining about that. Wait, what?
What have you been running?
Mainly KFR and Darker Side right now.
That is very cool.
Are you
Yeah.
using Joy-Cons, Odysseyguy?
Yeah, Buster uses Joy-Cons too.
Really?
I also use
Yeah,
I also use Joy-Cons. So basically, Devious is the odd man out here. I use BusterDoggy just to play, to be honest. Yeah.
Use my Joy-Cons to play.
My thumbs are too big for the Joy-Cons. I know that's an excuse. I just hate the Joy-Cons. So
I hate them too, but I
you like down
I'm
throws.
too used to them. Yeah, and down throws are pretty swag. So,
So
Yeah,
true.
who doesn't like down throws? Come on.
Yeah, down throw, capture the fish. That's like the best down throw.
Oh yeah,
ever.
that's what I did.
All
Buster, you
right.
have to hop on that. Down
That's
throw
what
to
I used to
fish.
do
Maybe.
when I played on Joy-Cons, and then I switched to Pro Controller.
Dude, Gory started doing it. Then I started doing it. And me and Hot saw it from Gory, so then we just copied him.
Fair.
I guess I'll follow that train then.
So Buster, you are moving on to the
Everyone imitates
semifinals.
perfection.
You got Dansta as your opponent next. How do you feel about going against Dansta in the elimination bracket?
Should be a pretty good race. We're pretty close in skill level, so I think that'll be fun.
Heck yeah. Definitely looking forward to it. We'll figure out the schedule moving forward. Odysseyguy, appreciate you playing here in the tournament. Made it pretty far. Hopefully next year you'll have more
Yeah.
time to commit while the tournament's going on. That would be very epic.
Yeah, I'm just happy I managed to make it to like the playoffs, which I wasn't expecting to do so. I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I think you made it pretty far. But we do have one more match coming up we got to get ready for here. So we got Benji versus Bombs in the 70 Star Pro League playoffs. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that shortly.